Heat strike in on the tank. Dips and a dive. No arty this time from Flo. Ooh, 82. The blip coming up on the point. Arty's going to be falling on mid cap, but they have got the spawns in. Letterman going to be able to get out outpost. MJ with a flare on point. Life breathed in to the hard cap. They are in there. Tanks are pushing as well. This is probably going to be one of their last attacks on the point. Omen with the respawn on the barge. Garrison, the strafe coming out. A great strafe by, I think that's an amazing strafe by Clover, predicting the spawn on that Garrison. Here comes the cap. Wait, they got to get out. Out. Pi is holding this angle. He does very well to do that, letting his squad mates spawn. Counter bombing run coming in from Omen, probably over the airheads, I think. It's going to take out the airheads. Somehow, Letterman spawns and misses the bombing run. 40% cap. 82. This is such a promising push by 82, and not just because of the airhead. They have people on the point. Omen 176 down. They need to push the map edge. They need to get rid of Pi. Garrison is on the right side. There's going to be a big counter spawn wave on the right. They need to come out right. The tick will come up. I think we're going to see a huge spawn wave on this right Garrison placed by Pi. There is a Garrison mark. They have to nail this Garrison. I think Omen hold with this Garrison spawn. And with the outpost spawns. The outposts have gone down, and it's a big spawn wave. Counter push in by Omen. Point slipping from 82. A little misstep, I think. I think that they got... Did they get taken out by the tank on the way over? It's crossing over here is a death zone as well. I think Pi did really well on Omen to cover the Garrison. I don't know if there's a possibility of one of the tanks maybe coming over. I think they also get pinched. I only see one tank though. I only see one tank. Artie should be coming left. I think Artie's going to start coming left by Dippy. How much is Dippy out? Let's have a look. Dippy on 2132. Great score. Artie needs to come east. It has to come east. Good tank shell in. Good eyes by the Tiger. Outpost as well gone. Rain gonna try with Tivro to put really good pressure on this wide flank. Another spawn wave. Rain gonna get absolutely annihilated. "17 minutes left." What a snipe! Where? Where did that snipe come from? That wasn't the heavy, right? I have no idea. Where did that rocket come from? Water rockets, they still have supplies, but this is huge. Pi up. If they can get Pi's outpost, this is really big for 82. Catweight going to be coming out. Pi needs to do everything he can to hold on to his outpost. This is the bread and butter of the fight right here. Garrison going back down by Pi. Tivro, you got to throw nades in there, brother. Oh, Tivro. Tivro down. Lefter with the trade on the LWF does go down by doing a phenomenal job with that squad to hold this angle. And the cap will be held by 82. Counter cap on bridge. Just a little tick up, a little flicker. Omen needs to... Oh, 82 need to be careful of that fourth point on bridge. I think they're okay though for now. Losing that Tiger left side is not ideal at all. it's a big spawn by Rain. Smokey goes down. Pi leaving the garrison. Pi looking the wrong way. He's leaving the garrison. Rain gonna push in behind Pi. I don't think he sees it. Nate's out. Pi going down. Nate's out on the garrison. Outpost probably also cooked. Outpost spawn comes out. LWF. Ben 2v3. LWF clutching up. Litha still there. LWF still alive. Ooh. Satchel going down by Letha. And he gets the kill on LWF. He does get taken out, but the Satchel will stick the garrison. Outpost gone. What a nade. What a last minute. That was a last minute nade by Vidar, I think. On the outpost. And the spawn will come out. This should cook the spawn. I think it's almost placed perfectly with the spawn wave for the garrison. Garrison goes. Nefix is going to have to fill in the spot, but they have problems. They need to keep people on the hard cap. These rockets, where are these rockets coming? I have no idea where these rockets are coming from. Oh my, is Dippy sniping from HQ with the rockets? Wait, never mind, he's not RT. I was about to say, for 1 minute, I thought they had built an AT gun in the HQ because it had the same look I spawned in. I remember Dippy was on RT. Never mind. I have no idea where those rockets are coming from, but they are freaking pinpoint by 82. Omen still have a big surge. Two Tigers, sorry, 276s. But Rain, if Nefix is, this is super tight. If Rain can take out Nefix and push barge, it's a really good standing for 82, and they already have pressure on the cap weight. Omen are split here. Nefix needs to hold this angle. He has to hold left side. Nade takes out the outpost, but there is going to be a spawn wave by Nefix. Jono, I don't think Jono sees Nefix. Oh, the spin by Jono. No way. 82, 13 minutes to play. This is massive. This is huge. Double 76s are going to have to commit to the north of the hard cap. There's a big spawn. They got to do something about this 76. Double 76. One of them needs to go. I think Omen are still in an okay position so long as they hold the double 76s. Left are going to go down by Mad, I think. Unless Mad gets taken out by someone behind. Letha, see him. He's bandaging. Oh dear. No, that's bad. That Mad has slipped through. That's quite bad. Outpost will go down by Mad. Yeah. Okay. So Omen consolidating that left side. I think that's a slight... I don't know if whether Letha could see him. Outpost has gone down, and now Omen will really press barge, I think. Can Letha get a satchel here? He has a satchel. Wait, he has a satchel placed? Wait, he picked it up. Why would he pick it up? Holy... Bombing run! It's a friendly bombing run. Lord Jack's hopping out. Letha goes down this tanked satchel. I don't know if Lord Jack spotted it. He has enough time, I think. Double hop out. Triple hop out. Satchel off. And triple hop back in. That is huge by Omen. And the ricochet by the Tiger. This Tiger has been really struggling on these ricochets of the 76. Another ricochet. That's not good. The Tigers need to land. Need to nail this 76. They have to keep momentum up. That's a good shot in by Jono. Oh, the ricochet. Oh, that's so... What? Wait, the 76 is turned around. Jono has to... I think Jono's out of rockets. It's arses to you. Perfect time to take. I cannot believe the 76 lives. There's no way the 76 lives. But look at this soft cap pressure, hard cap pressure. Omen, I think phenomenally played by 82. I don't. The 76 I think needs to just commit. I mean, obviously they don't want to die here, but they need to provide space. I think that the 76 moved back a little bit too far for Omen. I think that's a misplay by them. They have to protect Ket and Fetch. Shay, they need to protect. They need to swap the 76s to be able to protect them coming in. There's now a massive hole in Omen's offensive ability. Some RT, just like that. Some RT is gonna absolutely detriment Omen being able to get back on point. Bombion gonna come in and try and provide some space. I mean, Bateman just living in the, I said the Lux, in the recon. There is so much happening in this last 10 minutes. Big spawn wave. It needs to be nailed with RP, which is exactly what's happening. That's going to kill almost the entire spawn, just the blueberries living. This garrison is the lifeline right now for Omen. And I think they know it. The tank, they're protecting it with its life. It might actually be just one person on the Tiger, right? Or on the 76, I think. It's a full 70. Interesting. I would not have expected a full 76 there. I would have expected them to kind of flex maybe one and keep the garrison alive. And then try and put another 76. 8 minutes you're talking about. It's a huge spawn wave. Holy. Double flare out. Huge spawn. Nice RT. They do split though. Omen are learning. They did split, which I liked. Losing about half spawn though. The cap ticking up for Omen. 7:52 on the clock. Ah, that's more like it. That's 4 squad leaders here. The RT just not there, unfortunately, from Dippy. This is a big holding spawn wave from Omen. If they can get the outpost down, if they can get in the trenches, the 76 needs to protect. Good hits. That ricochet. This 76 has been ricocheted about 20 million times. Oh. The spawn gets obliterated, but there are some survivors. Half cap. They got to spread out. They have cap weight. Just stay alive. Stay in the trenches. I think Clav has kind of realized that. Do not move around on the point. Clav getting clapped by Recon and RT. Is that not? It's still not enough to hold for Omen. They need to get bodies on this spawn. That's going to be a defensive airhead coming. I think it's too late. The spawn comes out. That is gonna protect them for a second. They need this airhead to stick. Nades out. Airhead gone, but there is enough life in the soft cap spawn for them to hold. The strafe! Oh my god, the strafe is so good from Clover. That strafe just won the cap. What a strafe by Clover. But there is a huge spawn wave. There's going to be almost immediate counter cap if they need to get Artie down on this stronghold. Great Artie by Dippy. Wow, what a strafe by Clover to secure the point. .522 left, and Gem already on the flank. We've talked about Gem in the last match. Gem with the counter on Dove Bridge. I think that's a one-on-one. I think if even they might be capping by themselves. I'm not sure. 5 minutes left. Wow, Omen stunned by 82. And that is, we spoke about it at like about the half-an-hour mark, exactly what they needed. 82, just a little bit of coordination. Push out the completely far right side. Get control of map edge. Get those Tigers whilst you are up on trades. Get them to push and be aggro, except they were a little bit too aggro. The one that they got taken out in the broken house, but a phenomenal push on flat position. And I think 222, I don't see Omen mounting a counter attack. I don't know whether they're tapped on bombing one. I think bombing one were used. Airhead was definitely used by Omen to try and I think it was a panic airhead, it looked like, to try and get stabilized and get some weight capped back on, but I think that was a little bit of a misstep. Wow, what a game. S squad Gem now with some pressure on Dude to try and stick the final nail in the coffin for Omen. Last 142 by Omen. I don't see any. It's a sea of blue. You got two heavies. You got the AT gun going down by Moist. You got cap weight on Duve that you're going to have to deal with as well. It's a full squad by Gem on Duve that we will go to see if they're able. I think that they won't. I think that Omen definitely won't lose Duve. They have too many garrisons around, but a really good use of the flanking team, in my opinion, to just seal the deal and take any pressure off that front door, because they will have to deal with this. You know, they bringing off two squads off of the third point is just gonna seal the deal for 82 here. Stunned. What a great last 10 minutes of the game for 82. Wow, that was a huge monumental push. You know, we did talk about like everything, like the coordination needing to be there for PHL down the main lines. Phenomenal work to pick up the garrisons. Phenomenal AT by Dippy. Dippy should be over 3k easily. 3309. Amazing RT by Dippy on the back spawn on the garrison to keep them off the point. Flow, what is Flow at? Flow's at 2024, so 1,000 difference in AT in the RT, and it shows. I think Flow did also like a fine job on RT. Don't get me wrong, Flow's a very veteran RT player. But 82 showed up for sure in the last 20 minutes of the game, and they deserve this win. That push was enormous. GG's out 3-2. 82 AD on PHL night. What a huge game. I wonder if we can get a couple of minutes with Gadarian at the end of the game, just to kind of combine our notes together on what we thought. I thought Omen played a phenomenal opener. I thought actually that the first 5 minutes, I thought 82 played phenomenally well. I think that they got very. I think that Flo's RT in the opener was really good. Kept them off the hard cap. Omen really worked hard on getting out to the right side. holding that right flank, coming down and kind of flanking as well, which I think 82 was kind of a little bit lackluster. 82 were placing a lot more bodies on bridge, which did work out for them in the end. But the soft cap, I think Shay was on it. I think Shay in the comms on Omen, I have a feeling that he was like, we need more people on the soft cap in opener, and it worked dividends for them being able to cap the point. They continuously pushed forward. 82 at one point were pushed almost completely off of the soft cap onto H7 G7 line. Sorry, onto the 7 line. We had a little bit of a flicker on bridge, but 82 rallied. It took them a couple of attempts, losing a couple of the Tigers, but they rallied. They got the trades that they needed, and are rewarded with this. I class it as a big win. That's a big win over Omen. I think the 82 boys are going to be chuffed with their performance. Really well done. Really great game. Let me see if I can
Thank you guys for watching. What were your thoughts on the last 20 minutes? Thought it was very, very action-packed. Can we get to 1,000 views on this video? If you haven't yet subbed, please feel free to. We're posting every week now content from Hell Let Loose. And we'll just go over scores on the doors. We'll see you next time.
Over 379-4-0. I think that overall the commanders like played. They had each their own pockets of genius, pockets of really great plays. I think Shay also played phenomenal well. I'm gonna give it to Dippy because 33-18 on PHL is phenomenally good. He should be very, very proud of that 80 score. And we'll just have a quick look over the rest of the scores on the doors before we leave you.